Attention passionate Cleveland, BROWNS. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Cleveland Browns' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Cleveland Browns fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Cleveland, BROWNS. Let's get to the news now, folks. I have to tell you, this week in Browns land has been nothing short of surprising. Almost like a plot twist you didn't see coming, and trust me, as fans, we're used to those. But this one really caught us off guard. The Cleveland Browns, a team that's been building a strong foundation, a team that has shown flashes of greatness, is now dealing with a major roster shakeup that could have ripple effects not just for this season, but for seasons to come. And it all centers around Joe Flacco, a veteran quarterback who, despite some ups and downs, played a crucial role in this franchise's recent journey back to the postseason. But what's even more shocking is how this move unfolded so quickly and unexpectedly, and what it means for the Browns, for Flacco, and for their rivals in the AFC North. It all started when the Browns returned from that exciting London game, a game that had fans on the edge of their seats, showing the resilience and fighting spirit of this team. Coming back home, the last thing anyone expected was to see Joe Flacco traded away. Cleveland's front office, led by GM Andrew Berry, had no intention of moving him initially. Flacco, after all, had been a steady presence in the quarterback room, a veteran leader, and a guy who had stepped in when needed. But then, out of nowhere, the phone rang. And it was from a division rival, the Cincinnati Bengals. Yes, you heard that right. The Bengals, who are currently battling with their own quarterback situation, called up the Browns with a proposal that unexpectedly included acquiring Flacco. And within a matter of hours, everything changed. The Browns traded Joe Flacco to Cincinnati, setting him up to be their starting quarterback until Joe Burrow can return later this season. It's a move that on paper might seem surprising, even controversial given the division rivalry. But as Kevin Stefanski, the head coach of the Browns, told reporters in that Wednesday press conference, the trade happened very fast. And he admitted, quite honestly, that it took the team by surprise. Kevin Stefanski, someone who is known for his measured approach and focus on team stability, said that the Browns didn't see this coming. They were caught off guard when the Bengals made the call, and it was a quick decision that was made without much hesitation. Stefanski emphasized that the decision was ultimately in the hands of the front office, specifically GM Andrew Berry, who has been at the helm making some bold moves this season. When asked directly about why the Browns would trade to a division rival, Stefanski chose his words carefully, praising Berry's judgment and the decision-making process. He mentioned, "Obviously, Ob makes those decisions," referring to Berry, and expressed trust in the front office's judgment. It's interesting because, as Browns fans, we've seen Berry make some bold moves in recent years, but trading a veteran quarterback like Flacco to a division rival is not something that happens every day. And it raises questions about what the Browns are thinking for the future. Flacco, despite not lighting up the stat sheet through the first 4 weeks of the season, completing just 58.1% of his passes for 815 yards, with 2 touchdowns and 6 interceptions, still held a lot of respect in the locker room. Stefanski was quick to highlight that, despite his statistical struggles, Flacco was highly regarded by the organization, both as a person and a player. And we all remember what Flacco brought to this team last season, especially in that remarkable playoff run where he led the Browns to the postseason and earned the AP Comeback Player of the Year award. The Browns' decision to trade Flacco was driven by a mix of factors. First, the team has been dealing with some quarterback uncertainties, especially with Deshaun Watson's injury status and inconsistent performances from other backups. Moving Flacco gives them flexibility, and for Cincinnati, it's a chance to bolster their quarterback room temporarily. Flacco's experience and leadership could be exactly what the Bengals need right now, especially with Joe Burrow sidelined, and it's a move that could have significant implications for the division standings. But beyond the immediate tactical reasons, this trade also speaks volumes about the Browns' confidence in their current roster and their future plans. They are clearly looking ahead, perhaps trusting their young quarterbacks or other backups to step up in the coming weeks. It's a bold move, one that might be viewed as risky by some fans, but it also shows that the Browns aren't afraid to shake things up if they believe it will give them an edge. And let's be honest, in a division as competitive as the AFC North, every move counts. The Ravens, Steelers, Bengals, all vying for supremacy, are always looking for an edge, and Cleveland is no different. Now, speaking of Flacco himself, it's worth noting that he's a player with a lot of history, a guy who's been through the ups and downs of NFL life, and he's demonstrated resilience time and time again. Despite not having his best statistical season, he's a seasoned veteran who can come into Cincinnati and provide stability, at least temporarily, until Joe Burrow is ready to return. And for the Browns, it's about what this move signals for their strategy moving forward. Do they believe their current roster and coaching staff can handle the quarterback position without Flacco? Or do they see this as a temporary solution, a way to keep their division rivals honest while they focus on their core? This trade also puts more spotlight on the Browns' quarterback room. With Deshaun Watson still working his way back from injury, the team has been leaning on their backups, and the coaching staff has shown trust in their ability to manage the game. Moving Flacco out might be a sign that they're confident in their other options, or that they're preparing for a different approach down the stretch. It's a chess game, folks, and the AFC North is always full of surprises. And let's not forget, the Browns' journey this season has been quite a roller coaster. After that thrilling win in London, expectations were high. Fans are eager to see this team make a deep playoff run, and every move, every game, feels like a piece of a larger puzzle. The way Kevin Stefanski and Andrew Berry are managing this roster, balancing veteran leadership, young talent, and strategic moves, is a testament to their commitment to pushing this team to its full potential. And in the middle of all this, Joe Flacco's departure is just another chapter in what has been an intriguing season so far. Looking ahead, the Browns now shift their focus to their next challenge, which is, of course, the rivalry game against the Pittsburgh Steelers. That game is always circled on the calendar, and every Browns fan knows that division matchups are where fortunes are made or broken. The team will need to rally, adapt to these roster changes, and continue playing with that grit and determination that's become their signature over the past few seasons. They have the talent, they have the coaching, and now they have the mindset to keep fighting no matter what obstacles come their way. But amidst all this, what really stands out is the fact that Cleveland continues to be a team that's not afraid to make bold decisions. Whether it's trusting their young quarterbacks, making strategic moves in the draft or free agency, or now trading a veteran to a division rival, this franchise is clearly aiming high. They're building a team that's resilient, adaptable, and hungry for success. And as fans, we should be proud of the fact that our team is not content to stay stagnant, but is constantly looking for ways to improve. So whether you're excited about the trade, curious about what it means for the team's future, or just eager to see how this all plays out on the field, one thing is for sure. The Cleveland Browns are in a period of transition, but also one of opportunity. And with Kevin Stefanski leading the way and Andrew Berry making those bold calls, the Browns are still very much in the hunt. They've got the talent, the grit, and the determination to turn this season into something special. The road ahead might be challenging, but Browns fans are used to overcoming obstacles, and this team's resilience is something we can all rally behind. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Cleveland Browns news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. As we wrap up, I want to remind everyone that this season is far from over. The Browns still have plenty of football left to play, and this trade might just be the catalyst for a new chapter. The team's focus now is on preparing for that crucial game against the Steelers, a rivalry that always brings out the best in Cleveland. The defense has been solid, the run game is clicking, and now, with this new quarterback situation, the offense might see some new wrinkles. Cleveland fans are known for their passionate support, and this season, more than ever, that passion will be vital as the team navigates these changes. The strength of this franchise has always been its community, the fans, the city, the culture. And even in moments of uncertainty, that community stays united. We believe in this team, in Stefanski's leadership, and in the vision that Berry and the front office have for the future. Every game is a new opportunity to prove ourselves, to show that Cleveland is a force to be reckoned with, and that no matter what moves happen behind the scenes, our pride remains unbreakable. And now, Cleveland Browns fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this trade? Do you think it's a smart move? Are you excited to see what Flacco can do with the Bengals? Or are you worried about what this means for our team? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Cleveland Browns. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Cleveland Browns news. Whether it's game previews, player updates, or behind-the-scenes insights, I'll be here to keep you in the loop. Thanks for riding along with me today, Browns fans, and as always, let's keep that passion alive. Cleveland for life.